a gorgeous sunny day here on Skye. Feeling a bit deflated after being on the NC 500 for so long and all the islands and that, and having to come back into civilization, so to speak. But there are some times where people can really get you down. Do you know what? For the whole time we've been away, from starting at Stonehaven on the east coast, we've had no problems whatsoever. We've just had lovely people around. And you know, they've stopped, they've chatted to us. It's just been amazing. However, we finished the NC 500 a couple of days ago, and we thought, you know what, we're going to go and do some bit of Skye. And do you know what? Yesterday, the day we got here, within an hour, we'd literally been shouted down twice. One was some woman, and she wasn't going to move her car. And I'm not saying that, you know, we have rights to the road over her, but she just wanted us to move. We were coming down a hill, she was going up it. She would not reverse back into the passing spot, which was right next to her, so that we could get through. She made us reverse all the way up the hill, and the worst thing was she was shooing us. She was going like that. Now that's just rude. The next one was, we've gone to Spa Cave. We've gone to check it out and everything else, and we've parked up, no problem, got out of our van. A local drove up to us. You can't park there. Have you spoke to the lady that lives in the house? It's her land. Well, to be fair, there was no signs up saying anything. It was over the road from her house, so we had no idea it was part of her home. And she's like, well, you've got to speak to the owner. And then she automatically assumed we were staying there by saying, well, you can't stay overnight. Well, hang on a minute. We weren't staying overnight. We were just going to go and see this attraction and move on. How dare they just assume that that's what we're going to do? Anyway, we did get to see Spa Caves. We ended up moving the car because we couldn't be bothered to deal with the aggravation. It's a new day. Sun is shining. A bit chilly because wind's blowing a bit. But we're going to get on with our day and hopefully enjoy the rest of our week here on Skye without any more issues. We will see. But yeah, I don't want to end up on a bad note. So guys, enjoy your day and take it all in. Because tell you what, you're a long time dead. Thank you for listening to my grumble. I'm glad I got it out. I feel better for that.
Well, this is a concept we really haven't been used to in the last few months. Hordes of cars, paid display car parks. There's a height barrier back there. Jesus, it's like being back in the modern world. Not for us really, but we'll have a look.
We're heading up to the Old Man of Storr. There he is in the background, it's the old boy. Anyway, we're going to take a walk up there. There's two routes to take. There's one that takes 30 minutes, or there's one that takes 45. We're taking the 30-minute route up, which is supposed to be the easier route, lazy cow. And then we're going to come down the harder route on the way back down, because that's straight down. And also we plan on doing a bit more today, so we don't want to wear ourselves out too much. Anyway, up we go. Go up there to there. So we found a nice little path to walk along where there's no tourists. It's lovely. So we are right beside the Old Man of Storr. On the bum. Just heading up to the Quiraing, I believe it's called, in the Isle of Skye at the top end, the north end. We've got another nice little road to go down, nowhere near as bad as coming down. Where's that area, Spence? Applecross.
Obviously you haven't seen this hairpin.
Oh, I've just seen the hairpin bend. Not a bad area to park up. And after the fiasco we had yesterday, it's been an absolutely brilliant day. I'm just going to do the old seeing back because I don't really want him falling down there. I know it's not a very big dip, but it will be a pisser to get out in worst case scenario. Come back, babe. Won't go back too far, but that is perfecto. Look at that, look. Good morning, fellow peeps, and today we have parked at Quiraing car park, I believe it is, and we have walked up along the roadway up to, where are we, Spence? Loch Langar. Now we're taking a walk back down now to the car park. It takes about an hour and a half from here.
What she actually means is we started at Quiraing car park this morning.
Yes.
We walked down, we didn't walk up, we walked down.
Walked down and then walked up.
Then we walked along the road, and then we're walking back up to Quiraing car park.
That way, yeah.
Lisa struggles with ups and downs.
Yeah, well, we're heading back down to Quiraing car park.
No, we're heading up. We're heading
up, sorry. But you can actually start here and do a walk, and it takes 3 hours there and back, so that's not so bad at all. But anyway, we're heading up and back to the car park, yeah, so to speak.
Just in time for the clouds to come in. Nice.
Thus far, not a bad little path to be walking on, to be fair. Going up gradually at the moment with some amazing views. These rock formations are beautiful.
So the Quiraing, Isle of Skye. What an amazing place. We've walked a few kilometres, but man, we get valleys like that one side, mountains like that the other side, sea views like that out to Lewis and Harris, we believe, that side. That moment when you see that it's downhill all the way back. Another morning, another fantastic park up on the Isle of Skye. Stayed here last night, very quiet, no traffic whatsoever, hardly any traffic now to be fair, but yeah, thoroughly recommend it. There's our drying facilities of our cloths we use to clean up. When you're full time, you take advantage of the decent weather when you can, and living in a van you want to get as much moisture out as possible, so even the dirty old cloths and that, if they're wet, stick them outside to dry. Inside we have the lovely Loopy Lise doing her motorhome chores of washing up. I should get in there really and give her a hand drying out.
He's finally left me. We're at the fairy balls, and that's where we got to head.
scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of the fairy pools?
Oh, they're so cute. They're absolutely gorgeous little waterfalls coming off them. I'm actually really impressed with them, I have to say.
Pretty impressive, weren't they?
Very impressive.
After a night out on a swill and a bit of a hangover, perfect little walk. We walked up to the valley, all laps up there, not everyone does, because it gets, what does it get? Oh yeah, it runs out of pools. There's still a little stream obviously, that's how nature works. But apart from that, yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it.
We've had another park up last night. It's on the A87. It is just in a lay-by, which is just there. They're quite noisy here early morning, but very nice late at night onwards. So if you go to bed early, should possibly be all right as long as you like to wake up early. We're going to head down to the Rha Waterfall now, and then from there, hopefully, we're going to go down to Portree because there's no point doing anything outdoors in this weather, and then we'll see where we go from there. So our first wet day on the Isle of Skye, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
First wet day. Can you believe it? We've had 5 really good days. So anyway, today we thought we'd take a little poodle up, which isn't very far from the main road, to the Rha Waterfalls in
UIG.
UIG, yeah, which is in Skye. And here it is. How beautiful is that? That is so cool. I didn't expect that. I thought something really tiny. Wow. It literally takes 5 minutes to walk here from the roadside, so not a long jog at all.
Where are we going tonight, Honeysuckle? Where are we tonight?
We're in Portree, babe.
And Portree is what?
Portree in Skye.
Ah, I was looking for it. It's the capital of Skye, is it?
No, it is the capital of Skye.
It's the capital of Skye. And what are we doing here, Pum?
We've come to get some food.
Hopefully.
We're hopefully to do a bit of shopping in the morning. And yeah, we'll take it from there. But because the weather's crap, we thought we'd come in here anyway.
Yeah.
So we can pop into the town, have a little look, see what it's all about.
Spend some more money.
Yeah.
Save, give it to the grandkids.
Yeah. Oh, not grandkids.
Not grandkids, sorry, the kids.
Grandkids can have
cut
it.
out the kids, yeah, give it straight to the grandkids.
And Spencer has... What do you have, Spencer?
The Queenly.
Seafood, the greenie. We've got a bottle of wine. I've got the venison burger again. Good morning, you lovely people, and here we are in Portree. Now, where we've parked for the night is actually just along here. We're in the main car park. We're parked just on the harbour area here. Now, this side here, there's enough room for about 5 vans. You can park and stay overnight. It's £6 for 24 hours. And also over here, you've got your loo disposal. There is no water because it does say it's not drinking water. Up to you if you want to fill your tank. But it's £3. It's your card only, so you just put your card on and then it opens the gate and then you can go in there and empty your toilet. So you've got these lovely little houses, or should I say hotels, all along the harbour here. They're in pretty colours, nice and bright. We are taking a catamaran out today, and hopefully it's a 2-hour tour, so hopefully in that time we'll get to see some dolphins, and also hopefully, if we're lucky and if they're here, some puffins. And this is the boat we are getting on. Stardust, Seagulls Wildlife Scenic Boat Tours. Spencer's got control of the boat. Hands on deck, hands on wheel. Taking us who knows where for the next 2 hours. We have spent the last night in Skye in the exact same lay-by we stayed in when we first arrived. Is Skye motorhome unfriendly as I first anticipated? There are certainly a lot more motorhomes on the road, so I can understand why some of the locals do get annoyed about it.
However, in the week that we've stayed here, we have had no problems whatsoever, apart from on the first hour when we got towed off by 2 locals for existing, basically. Apart from that, we have found plenty of park-ups. We haven't used a real campsite all week. Some of the park-ups have been donations or paying at car parks where you're allowed to stay for the night, but we've also found plenty of free car parks.
We have also found areas where we can get water and also get rid of our toilet waste, which has been very handy on this trip.
There are plenty of sights to see, all accessible by motorhome. Even in our 7.5 bugger, you need the normal confidence to ride the roads, and the potholes in Skye outperform all of the other potholes, even Thurso and Wick.
Will we be back on Skye? Yes, we will definitely be back. This place is what I would call magical.
It's fantastic. And here's our park up for the night. Slight bit of road traffic, more traffic than we had last week, but nothing untowards, and amazing views of my beautiful wife.
So now it is time to move on to pastures new. We will see you when we get there.
If you would like to see more of our Scottish Avengers and beyond,
Please do like and subscribe.